kids, they never even heard of Captain Planet, Colleen.
How'd you know I was thinking of Captain Planet?
Because
Captain
we're the same generation.
Yes.
The little babies need to show your kids and your grandkids Captain Planet.
I mean, Captain Planet, I kind of had a little crush on him.
He was fit.
You know?
He was fit.
All right, maybe that's why I became a weather girl. All right, so temperatures, we are in the I wanted to impress Captain Planet. In the upper 50s for places like Brooksville. Everywhere else, pretty much in the low 60s. We have some milder marks that are hanging out too. Port Manatee, you guys are at 68. Over in St. Pete, you're sitting just below 70. Tampa at 67. But overall, those marks that are cooler, I'm looking at you, Brooksville, and a little bit closer to our overnight dew point, well, that's where we could see some fog. We have the lighter winds, we have the clear skies, we have the dew point that's closer to the air temperature, and that's when we can start to see fog form. In fact, the next couple of mornings, you may see fog out there, and if it gets thick enough or dense enough in spots, we may issue a weather impact alert. Tomorrow, it looks patchy enough that we'll be okay. We look for that reduced visibility down to a quarter mile or less, which I don't think we're going to see tomorrow. But as we head throughout the weekend, we have this warming trend. We could see more widespread fog. Dew points right now are in the mid 60s. That's just above that pleasant category. Kind of snuck up on me there. But we have a nice break still from the humidity, and it will remain that way over the next several days. Those dew points generally will be in the lower 60s from time to time at night, like tonight. It could rise into the mid 60s, but overall not bad conditions. 64 for tonight's overnight low. That's for Tampa. Other areas we just saw were already in the upper 50s, so those places, of course, will be cooler. As we look at the visibility, this is tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. And again, we look for that visibility to be reduced down to a quarter of a mile or less. And we're just not seeing that for tomorrow. That would be enough to issue a weather impact alert. But we still want to give you a heads up that places like Inverness over in northern Citrus County could see some reduced visibility out that way. Places like Lakeland, basically anywhere that's along and north of I-4, even portions of Tampa, although it will be patchy, you could see that visibility reduced down to about 4 miles out. So please just take some extra time tomorrow morning. It's not going to be super hard to see, but if you are out and about early enough, yes, you may see that fog. All right, so for tomorrow, we have 82 for the daytime high. We're getting temperatures warmer and warmer day by day here. We kind of gain a degree here and there, and that makes sense, right? It's been very sunny, very warm. Our cold snap that happened earlier in the week, and we moved on since then, and so the weather's trying to balance itself out. That's what the weather does after all. It just tries to balance itself out all the time. As we look at marine conditions for tomorrow, we have winds that will start off from the southwest and then eventually take more of a northwesterly direction and then more of a northeasterly direction. So we have that variable wind throughout the day. It will be fairly light though. We're only talking 5 to 10 miles per hour. And of course we have those daily sea breezes that set up. But again, very light winds. So nice conditions for anybody out on the water. Satellite and radar here, you see this front that's draped up to the north of us. That's going to try to dip in our area, but it's not going to produce much rain. If we look at the 7-day forecast here, you can see that our temperatures will remain pretty warm over the next several days, rising into the low to mid 80s as the week goes on. And again, those rain chances very, very slim. The next front we have, besides the one tomorrow, not arriving until next weekend, and even that, 10% chance of rain. It's low.